Candace Owens is there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I go, wait, I thought you, because the thing he said about shouldn't you guys be fighting? Mm-hmm. Shouldn't you guys be fist fighting in the center of this party?
Yeah.
Everybody, hey, you want a drink?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and Merry Christmas to you. How are you guys doing? Superb news, guys. We have an eyewitness. Even though it's hush-hush, he doesn't reveal all. He still reveals a lot. Chris from the Net Positive attended the Tucker Carlson party. He says it was a birthday party. Others have mentioned Tucker had a Christmas party. So let's meet in the middle and just call it the Tucker party. So word on the net is just like in politics, they all get along behind closed doors and put on a show in front of everyone. The same takes place in the podcast world. Let's hear firsthand from our eyewitness as he walks us through what happened at the party. Welcome to Film Identity. Let's get into this. Before we hear firsthand from our eyewitness, let's rewind to what Ben Shapiro said on our last episode on this topic when he was speaking at M-Fest.
First off, I should break the omerta here and just be a little bit clear. The notion that people in our industry are close friends, like we all take holiday breaks with each other and go to each other's kids' graduations and stuff, is generally untrue. Some people do that, most of us don't. We see each other at conferences and we talk on the phone and all the rest. We're business colleagues. But even if it were true that other public figures were our best friends, our very best friends, that does not relieve us of our duty to speak out of principle and not to cover up evil or shy away from addressing it out of friendship.
Okay, let's hear firsthand from our eyewitness.
Yeah.
You went to Tucker's birthday party?
Yeah, Tucker Carlson, buddy of mine.
Yeah.
He invited me to his birthday party.
Cool.
I would go to Kamala Harris's birthday party.
Stop. I wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't go.
Yeah, I would go.
That sounds like no fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me say. Yeah, I went to. Clip this. I went to Tucker Carlson's birthday, and Kamala Harris invited me to her birthday, and I said no.
So, anyways, back to the story.
Yeah. So they go. This is like a. I went last year.
Okay.
So I kind of knew it was wild last year.
Wait. So last year, his party was wild. What do you mean wild? Because I'm sure we have different definition of wild.
And so this year I go, all right, I'm going to run it back. And there's people in my life close to me, very close to me, that are like, well, I'm not going.
Uh-huh.
So they go, you go. I don't want to risk it. I go, I'm risking it, dude.
Sure.
Whatever it is, I'll go. And this is not, I don't think anything I'm saying here is out of line because it has been posted.
What has?
It's in my tagged photos.
The party.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the people that were there are kind of in the part if they're on it.
Okay.
It's not a secret that anyone was there.
Okay.
I don't think.
All right.
It's public.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah. So I was gonna get a.
The ops are like, what's going on?
Yeah. What? Yeah. What?
What's on the feed?
They come out of. They
just
out of there.
spawn.
What are those things that come out of the ground?
Prairie dogs?
Yeah. The whack-a-mole.
Moles. Yeah.
Yeah. They're coming. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, he even took a souvenir photo. Good for you.
Food?
Food. They had to. I had to get an Uber down there.
Okay.
Because I have like my car situation or whatever. I was like, I'll just get an Uber down there. So I just get an Uber. It is way down, way out. And so you pull up to this like nondescript, and there's like, I'm with freaking Omar driving me, and he's like, put the car in park. And he's like, what? He's like, put the car in park, and the dogs come around and sniff the car. And they were like, you weren't like scheduled for like an Uber. I go, well, I didn't. And I was scared because the guys have guns and all this. I go, my name's on the list, and the guy goes, "What's going on?" I go, "There's a lot going on here."
This guy's just an Uber driver.
Yeah, he go, sorry, Omar. Yeah, he goes, "What is happening?"
He picked up a drunk 19-year-old girl after you and was like, "You'll never believe what I just did."
He's like, "What's going?" And it's like in this like he's like, "You go down here," and the guy was like, the security guard was like, "We need you back out of here in like 90 seconds or whatever. So we're gonna like track your car." And he's like, "What?" And I go, I really can't say.
You're like, you heard him.
He's like, who are you? I go, I'm not anybody. Nothing. Nobody's anybody. Just drop me off at this thing.
Yo. Yeah. It's the most CIA
it was wild
thing of all time, dude.
So I get in there.
Nobody's anybody. Just drop me off.
Yeah, nobody's anybody. Just drop me off. Can't say it. And then we killed him. You killed him? No.
Security seems to have been tight. Let's continue.
So, but you're always looking around a bit like who, like, I don't ever want to be like, talking to somebody and looking for other better conversation opportunities. Because I can't stand when people do that to me. And people have like in green rooms or red carpets or whatever, you're like, oh, what's up? But then you're like kind of looking for a
Social climbers.
Yeah. So there was, let me see, there was multiple guests of this podcast there. Probably like 5
Nice.
in there.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I get in there and I see Willie Robertson. First of all, I see Willie Robertson, Sadie Robertson's dad.
Yep.
Yeah, I was chatting with him. Then I see Theo. He's there. Jelly Roll is there. Tucker Carlson's there. Marjorie Taylor Greene is there.
Wow.
Candace Owens is there. And I go, Lydia, Candace Owens is here. She's like, what? Well, I go, Candace is here. She goes, tell her I'm reading her book. I go, not Candace Bure. Candace Owens is here.
Yeah.
She's like, what?
The other one.
The real one.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And then and there's like a bunch of Turning Point people there. There's a bunch of like...
Remember I mentioned we should refer to it as the Tucker Party because it seems to be overlapping with the Tucker Christmas party Candace Owens attended while in hiding for her life. It appears people from TPUSA were also there. And we all know what Candace said about TPUSA. Let's continue.
I wrote down a list of everybody that I saw there. A bunch of comics were there. Brennan Shaw, Theo, a bunch of people, a bunch of MMA fighters in there. And I was like, I go, all right, this is what I always have thought about those kind of things. And I'll just say it out loud for everybody listening. And I've said this before in some kind of context. There was Turning Point people there. And Candace Owens was there. Marjorie Taylor, Tucker Carlson. I hate to say this out loud. Everybody friends. Everybody friends.
In case you did not catch that.
I go, all right, this is what I always have thought about those kind of things. And I'll just say it out loud for everybody listening. And I've said this before in some kind of context. There was Turning Point people there. And Candace Owens was there. Marjorie Taylor, Tucker Carlson. I hate to say this out loud. Everybody friends. Everybody friends.
Some people will argue and say they are being cordial toward each other, but according to our eyewitness, it's more than that. They are just doing their jobs on camera to entertain, and off camera, it's a different story. Welcome to the new soap opera. The days of our nets.
And I've said that before. And I go, I've heard before about Washington, D.C. It's like we saw like the Democratic majority leader and like the Republican, they're at dinner. I go, yeah, everybody friends. And everybody like kind of in like, we would see like, let's say like Theo's good buddy of ours. He would be like doing something. We were like, oh yeah. It's kind of just for the thing, for their job. They just kind of have to they kind of got to be on the sidelines and dump Gatorade on the coat. That's like kind of...
They're entertaining.
That's what their thing is. Yeah. And I go, wait, I thought you, because the thing he said about shouldn't you guys be fighting? Shouldn't you guys be fist fighting in the center of this party?
Yeah.
Everybody, hey, you want a drink?
Yeah.
Everybody.
You see it. You see it when we do the Olympics every year too, and all the NBA guys get on the same team.
Hey.
Ron and Steph are boys. What?
Oh, whoa.
Wait a second, what?
I
hated you guys.
I thought you guys hated each other.
Yeah.
My whole personality is based on y'all hating each other.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're buddies?
I've lost friends arguing about how much you probably hate you.
I hate my neighbor.
Yeah.
Because you hate him.
Yeah.
What you mean y'all are buddies?
Yeah.
And I go, at one point I go, all right, what's going on with Charlie Kirk? And let me just say this. I don't want to fuel any kind of conspiracies or any. I don't want to go.
It's too late. You just did.
No.
Just by saying that.
There were so many questions. I go, at the last question I had, again, I was like, all right, be honest. Because you hear so many things. And I go, the conversation, I'll just say this. This is the only thing I'm going to say. The conversation got so wild that I go, is Charlie Kirk alive?
Who are you talking? Can you say who you're talking to here?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I just go.
It's not Charlie's wife.
No, she was not there. Okay. Yeah. But I go. Okay, what? I don't want to help. I don't want to spur on any kind of. But they go. He is unfortunately he has passed. And I go. Then that's about it.
He asked if Charlie Kirk is alive. and they respond with he is, unfortunately past, who answers that way? Normally, one either validates a question with yes, he is alive, or refutes the question with no, he is not alive. Why play games with the answer? Whoever responded to the next question with he is, unfortunately past, is trying to create confusion. That's my opinion. That will lead to thinking that it was a setup, he is alive, he is in witness protection because he had been getting threats, and there were witches hired from Etsy to put a curse on either him, TPUSA, or his family. So one of the three. I think Megyn Kelly covered this a few months ago. This was the only way to shift things, to see who is behind things or what was happening around him around that time. Basically, only a handful are aware that he is. That person's answer was odd in my opinion. He asked if Charlie Kirk is alive, and the answer is he is. If you don't finish the sentence, you'll think he is. Was the intention to create drama? I don't know. I think a yes or a no would have just been fine. Because Nick asked a close-ended question.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the fact that you weren't just laughed at for asking that question.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, that's really the only thing I wanted to get. I go because I'm trying to do some recon.
Yeah.
Listen,
Wow.
Because I got some people I got to report to. They got to go, hey, what's happening?
Uh-huh.
You know how the people that you get into the thing when I talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And everybody just friends with each other, and I think that unfortunately, you think, Nick Saban and whoever, they hate each other, and I think just a lot of it goes, yeah, it's just kind of business. And one person maybe Marjorie Greene kind of turns on Trump a little bit, but remember Trump and Elon, and then they're sitting together at Charlie Kirk's funeral. They go, hey.
Like you just got another contract. Yeah.
Hey, no. And you go, oh. I think that what I've said in the past, I go, the losers in this scenario, and we got to get to that in a second. The losers in these sending bombs back and forth are the shrapnel that it falls on is everybody's neighborhood. It falls on our neighborhoods, and we hate each other.
This is exactly what is happening. People are either for Candace Owens or Erika Kirk, TPUSA, insulting each other, calling each other names. For what? I have said this before. We do not know these people personally. Maybe you do, but I do not know any of them personally. We do not know what conversation takes place behind closed doors between any of them. They will reveal what they want, when they want, and how they want. It's all about them. Think of this. When last did you see Candace Owens sit down for an interview with Megyn Kelly? While in the meantime, they've been communicating behind the scenes, as the viewers continue to fight each other in the comments section. It's a modern day Days of Our Net soap opera. But one thing is for sure, corruption is everywhere. From politics, governments, private, corporate, traditional media, and I think it has also infiltrated the podcast world. That's my opinion.
And they were like, oh, he's just doing business. Oh, business? Oh, you're on a podcast talking about, oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Oh, he said that on his podcast?
The world is a stage. That's all I'll say.
And I know people are gonna be like, wait, you got it. But I don't want to. I don't want to add to it. I don't want to add to I think I'll say this, and I've said this about, and I'm not a big. I haven't said a Bible verse in a while. But I think what has happened if you're a believer in the devil or Satan or what our philosopher and theologian friend Theo Vaughn would like to say, the dark arts. If you're on that team, he would be thrilled with I think the devil is the master of confusion, chaos. I think God is clear. He's communicative. He's has answers, stability, and I think chaos and confusion. And you're kind of going through what you're looking at the internet. Go, what? Hold on. He said what? That's like his dream. And I think a lot of everything that's happened post Charlie Kirk has been in an effort to confuse and to cause. I don't think the people that are deep down that road are looking for answers. It's evil. It's evil, good, evil. That's it. There's nothing really else to be said, and I don't think everybody's looking for what the people's goal is to be. Oh, well, I saw the Russian spy and it's evil.
Yeah,
I think it's not helping anybody.
A lot of things is about money being recognized and power. When people get that, they think they are untouchable and they can do anything they want to anyone they choose.
And I got all the answers, and I'll tell it on next week's episode.
Patreon.
I'm just kidding. No.
And we're launching the Patreon with John's deep dive from.
We don't have any yet, but I go no. But I'll tell you this, and I kind of thought the same about everything that happened with Lane Kiffin, and go into and when the college football playoff came out, I think our goal has to be caring about this less, the whole thing, because I go, I wrote this down because somebody told me this a long time ago. I was sitting at a coffee shop, like when I got out of like rehab, but before I was like working, and I was just sitting at this. I'll never forget this. I was sitting at this coffee shop, and this guy was reading this book, and it's like a scene from like like Home Alone when there's like the old guy. He sits down next to Kevin, and he like gives him a life lesson. This old guy goes, God, no, he goes, he wrote that wrong. He goes, gold, glory, and girls. Okay, what do you mean? He goes, that's the only 3 motivations ever for anybody. Gold, being rich, glory, being famous or successful or having power, and girls.
He just sat down and dropped that on you?
Pretty much. Well, he was reading a book.
Sick.
He was reading a book, something related to that. I go, what book are you reading there? Or something like that. He goes, gold, glory, and girls. Like anytime, like I think the whole, everything is stirred up, and that I learned at that party was like, yeah, you just want to be like, you see where your podcast is charting higher and higher and higher. Let's keep the glory, money. Let's see where, like, I think everything in the NCAA and football is like, yeah, gold. Every decision will come back down to that. You're like, I thought we're a gridiron. We want to play. I go, I don't think so. Just and Lane Kiffin was like, well, I can get more gold and more glory possibly if I leave here and go to the other place. Yeah. It's like the same with the child. It's like easily understandable to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Very easily. I don't need any kind of answers, or I don't need the kind of this is already a wild podcast. I don't need to see the Epstein files. We got it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, see what you mean.
Yeah. Was Epstein there?
He was. I mean, anybody that I go, oh my! I just kept looking up my shoulder, go, oh my word! I can't believe this. Yeah. What's Epstein there, dude?
He was the one searching the cars.
He was there. He was outside.
Yeah.
He was searching the cars.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Wild time. I guess if somebody was going to come up to me in private, if you see me on the street or something like that, ask me about this.
You're just dying to talk about it.
I know, but I don't want to. I just don't think it's helpful to just add to it.
Sure.
Guys, you heard it firsthand from our eyewitness. Final words. Days of our net will continue with twist and turn because there's a market for it. And if there's a demand, one supplies the market with what they want. I encourage you to pray about everything, walk in peace, walk in joy, and follow Christ Jesus until the end. Invest in the word of the Lord, invest in yourself, be encouraged. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. Merry Christmas and ciao.